Picture this. You're sitting at your kitchen table on a Sunday night. Your phone is open, you're staring at your bank account. You just got paid 3 days ago, and you're already doing the mental math. What's due, what's overdue, what can slide until next Friday? You're not broke, you make good money. Maybe $75,000, maybe $120,000, maybe more. You're educated, you work hard, and yet here you are again doing this same Sunday night ritual, chasing a paycheck that always seems to evaporate before the next one arrives. Now here's the part that should stop you cold. According to a 2026 payroll study, 77% of working Americans, 77%, could not handle a 1-week delay in their paycheck. Not a month, not a quarter, 7 days. That's 7 days without income that would send 3 out of 4 employed Americans into a financial crisis. 77% of working Americans cannot survive a 1-week delay in their paycheck. Not a job loss, not a market crash. Just 7 days. And before you tell yourself that's somebody else's problem, that's lower income earners or people who made bad choices, Goldman Sachs research found that 41% of Americans earning between $300,000 and $500,000 a year report living paycheck to paycheck. 40% of those earning over $500,000 say the same thing. Read that again. People making $500,000 a year. Number financial cushion. Number runway. 1 bad month from scrambling. The problem isn't income. The problem is a myth. A lie that's been sold to you dressed up as financial wisdom. And today, I'm going to dismantle it. My name is Ava, and I've spent 17 years in investment banking and financial analysis, watching intelligent, hardworking people make the same mistake over and over again. Not because they're bad with money, but because they've been handed a fundamentally broken framework and told it's a plan. They were told, make a budget, track your spending, cut the lattes. That's it. That's the entire financial advice industry in 3 sentences, and it doesn't work. Not because budgeting is wrong, but because the version of budgeting most people practice is a sophisticated way to stay exactly where they are. If this information lands for you, and I promise you it will, hit the like button. Not because I need the algorithm, but because the information I'm about to share took me years in boardrooms and balance sheets to figure out, and you're getting it in 30 minutes. That's the exchange I'm asking for. Now, let's talk about the myth. Case study, Sarah versus Marcus. I want to introduce you to 2 people. Same city, same age, 34. Same income, $95,000 a year. Same education, same job title. Call them Sarah and Marcus. 5 years ago, both of them sat down on January 1st and made a budget. Both of them categorized their spending. Both of them felt that surge of discipline that comes when you finally feel like you're getting serious about money. Sarah's net worth, $127,000. Marcus's net worth, $14,000. Same income, same starting point. $113,000 gap. Number inheritance. No lucky investment. No side hustle windfall. Same salary, same city, same starting line. $113,000 gap in 5 years. The difference wasn't luck, it was 5 decisions. That's it. 5 specific, unglamorous, completely replicable decisions. Decision 1, where savings lived in the sequence. Marcus budgeted like most people do. Money came in, bills got paid, subscriptions ran, food and entertainment happened. And then, whatever was left got saved, which meant almost nothing got saved, because there's never anything left. Parkinson's law, expenses will expand to consume every dollar available to them. Sarah flipped the sequence. The moment her paycheck landed, automatic transfers moved money out before she ever saw it. Retirement contribution, emergency fund, investment account. Then she lived on what remained. She didn't budget what she earned. She lived on what was left after paying herself first. Decision 2, the car Marcus drove a leased BMW, $847 a month. He could afford it. It showed up in the budget. Box checked. What Marcus never calculated was the opportunity cost. That $847 per month over 15 years, invested at a 7% average annual return, is $270,000 in lost wealth. That's not a car payment. That's a retirement fund he traded for leather seats and a hood ornament. Sarah drives a 4-year-old Honda CR-V. Paid off. She calls it her wealth engine on wheels. No payment. Insurance is $120 a month. The difference between her transport costs and Marcus's is roughly $700 a month, straight into index funds. Decision 3, lifestyle creep versus the 2-4-month rule. When Marcus got a $12,000 raise 2 years in, he upgraded his apartment, Nicer neighborhood, better amenities, $400 more per month. He deserved it. He earned it. He also, quietly, forfeited $120 every month in compounding wealth for the rest of his career. This is what I call lifestyle creep on steroids. It doesn't feel like sabotage. It feels like progress. Sarah has a rule. For 24 months after any income increase, her lifestyle stays frozen. 100% of every raise goes to investments or debt payoff. After 24 months, she allows 20% of the raise to improve her lifestyle. This one rule is responsible for approximately $34,000 of the net worth gap between her and Marcus. Decision 4, the emergency fund as infrastructure. Marcus has a budget line for emergencies. He does not have an emergency fund. When his car needed $2,400 in repairs last year, it went on a credit card at 24.9% interest. That single event, with the interest charges over 8 months, cost him $2,900. His budget never accounted for the interest. The budget was perfect on paper and devastated in reality. Sarah has 5 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account, earning 3.8%. She views liquidity as oxygen. She doesn't budget for emergencies. She's structurally immune to them. Decision 5, the measurement trap. Marcus measures his financial health by whether he's hitting his monthly budget. Did I stay under on dining out? Did I not overspend on clothing? Budget balanced. He feels good. He is not building wealth. He is managing scarcity. Sarah measures one metric, her savings rate. What percentage of her gross income is being deployed toward wealth building? Everything else, every category, every budget line is subordinate to that number. She's not managing where money goes. She's engineering how much stays. The unsexy math. All right, let's get into the numbers. And I want to warn you in advance. This math is boring. That's the point. Boring math builds wealth. Exciting math builds anxiety and broker fees. The opportunity cost calculation. Most budgeting advice treats every dollar as a spending decision. Should I spend $6 here or $8 there? But every dollar is actually a branching decision. You can spend it today or you can deploy it. And the difference between spending and deploying compounds over time in a way that should make you physically uncomfortable. Let's run the numbers on the most common wealth killers hiding inside balanced budgets. $772 a month car payment over 15 years at 7% return equals $243,000 in lost wealth. 400-month lifestyle upgrade, nicer apartment over 20 years equals $196,000 in lost. Wealth $200 month in subscriptions and convenience over 25 years, $10,177,000 in lost wealth. 300-month dining and entertainment upgrade over 20 years, $177,000 in lost wealth. A $772 car payment is not $772. It is a $244,000 withdrawal from your future. Your budget lets you afford the payment. Your net worth absorbs the catastrophe. This is what I call the silent heist. Every month, thousands of dollars leave quietly, legitimately, on budget, with your permission, and never come back. Not because you overspent, because you optimized the wrong metric. The 8-4-3 rule, compound interest is backloaded. Here's the compound interest conversation that nobody has with you. Everyone talks about compound interest like it's magic that starts on day one. It isn't. Compound growth is backloaded. The returns are disproportionately weighted toward the end. This is what financial advisors call the 8-4-3 rule. Assume a 12% average annual return. In the first 8 years, your money roughly doubles. In the next 4 years, it doubles again. In the next 3 years, it doubles again. The acceleration isn't linear. It's exponential and backloaded, which means the most expensive thing you can do is delay starting. Every year you wait doesn't cost you 1 year of growth. It costs you the most powerful years of growth, the ones at the back end of the curve. Let's make this concrete. 2 people, same $500 a month invested in an S&P 500 index fund, averaging 7% annually, start at age 25, stop at 35, 10 yards, $60,000 total invested, balance at 65, approximately $602,000, $180,000 total invested, balance at 65, approximately $567,000, the person who invested for 10 years and stopped at 35. That is the backloaded compounding advantage. And every year you wait, doing the budget instead of deploying capital, costs you that edge. The real budgeting myth. Tracking spending is not a wealth strategy. Here's the truth that the entire personal finance content industry does not want to say out loud. Budgeting, as most people practice it, is a scarcity management tool. It is designed to help you not go negative. It is not designed to make you wealthy. Budgeting tells you where your money went. It does not ensure your money goes somewhere that builds your future. The quietly broke phenomenon, high earners with no financial cushion, is not a budgeting failure. It is a strategy failure. Their budgets are perfect. Their allocations are broken. You can hit your budget every single month for 40 years and retire with nothing. Or you can automate savings first, live on the remainder, and build wealth by default. The budget is not the goal. The savings rate is the goal. The 60% rule that keeps you trapped, most mainstream budgeting frameworks, the 50-30-20 rule, the envelope method, the zero-based budget, have one fatal structural flaw. They start with income and allocate downward. Needs first, wants second, savings last. When savings come last, savings get eliminated. Not because people are irresponsible, but because spending naturally expands to fill available space. It's not a character flaw. It's human psychology. It's why a study of automatic payroll deduction found that workers saved dramatically more when money was removed before they ever saw it. The inversion that actually works: pay yourself first, then budget the remainder. Not 20% to savings if there's something left. 20% to savings before anything else is decided. Your lifestyle does not get to negotiate with your wealth strategy. Your 4-step wealth flowchart. All right, you've seen the math, you've seen the case studies. Now here's the roadmap. 4 steps. In order. The order matters more than any individual number. Step 1, automate savings before you see the money. The moment your paycheck hits your account, automatic transfers go out. Before you check your balance, before you pay a single bill, before you buy anything. This is not a willpower strategy. This is a structural strategy. You cannot spend money you never see. The automation removes the decision entirely. Set up a direct deposit split. Paycheck hits. Predetermined percentages route automatically to retirement, emergency fund, and brokerage. Target minimum 20% savings rate on gross income. If you can't hit 20% today, start at 10% and increase by 1% every 90 days. Use payroll deduction for your 401. Max it $23,000 in 2026. This also reduces your taxable income immediately. This single structural change, moving savings from last priority to first, is responsible for more wealth accumulation than every other financial habit combined. Step 2, build your liquidity oxygen tank, emergency fund. You don't realize you need it until you can't breathe. And by then, you're already drowning in debt because a $2,000 emergency went on a 24.9% interest card and became a $3,100 problem. Target 5 to 6 months of your actual living expenses in a high-yield savings account, not a checking account. Not under a mattress. A high-yield savings account earning competitive interest, currently 3 to 4% in 2026. This account should create friction, meaning it should not be linked to your debit card. The slight inconvenience of a 1-2 day transfer is a feature, not a bug. Friction prevents impulsive withdrawals. The 24% of Americans with zero emergency savings are 1 car repair, 1 medical bill, 1 appliance failure from debt. The emergency fund is the difference between a setback and a spiral. Important, your emergency fund is not your investment account. It does not need to grow aggressively. It needs to be there, accessible, safe, and earning enough to slightly outpace inflation. Step 3, eliminate the interest rate bleeds. Before you invest aggressively beyond your 401k match, you need to neutralize the accounts working against you. Any debt carrying an interest rate above 7% is a guaranteed return on your money, equal to that interest rate if you pay it off. A 24.9% credit card balance paid off is a 24.9% guaranteed return. No index fund can compete with that math. List every debt, interest rate, balance, minimum payment. Pay minimums on everything, throw every available dollar at the highest interest rate first. Avalanche method. This is mathematically optimal. One exception, if your employer 401k match is available, always capture 100% of it before paying extra on debt. The match is a guaranteed 190% return on your contribution. Nothing beats free money. Once high-interest debt is eliminated, the cash flow that was bleeding to interest becomes your wealth engine fuel. Step 4, deploy capital into boring wealth. This is the unsexy part that builds everything. Once your emergency fund is funded and high-interest debt is gone, you invest. Consistently. Automatically, in the most boring vehicles available. Max your 401k $23,000/year in $2,200 if you're 50 plus. Pre-tax contributions reduce your taxable income today. Fund a Roth IRA, $7,000/year in 2026. $8,000 if 50 plus. After-tax contributions grow and withdraw tax-free forever. Taxable brokerage account, no limits, no rules. Invests in low-cost index funds. The investment itself, S&P 500 index fund or total market index fund. Expense ratio under 0.10%. Set it. Do not touch it, do not watch it daily. Do not panic when it drops. Index funds are boring. They don't give you stories to tell at parties. They reliably build wealth without requiring expertise, luck, or a financial advisor taking 1% of your assets annually. Boring is the strategy. The 8-4-3 rule applies here. Every month you delay deploying capital is a month you lose from the most powerful end of the compounding curve. There is no perfect time to start. There is only now. The choice is yours. Let me leave you with a number. The average American will earn $2.30 to $2.7 million over the course of their working life. That's an enormous amount of money to pass through your hands. And the data suggests that most people will retire with less than $200,000 saved. Not because they didn't earn enough, because the money passed through their hands into a perfectly balanced budget and out the other side, funding a lifestyle instead of building a future. The budgeting myth isn't that budgets are wrong. It's that a budget is the end goal. It isn't. A budget is a tool. Your savings rate is the goal. Your net worth is the scoreboard. And right now, every paycheck that lands in your account is a moment of decision. You can keep doing what you've been doing, track the spending, manage the categories. Feel the discipline of a balanced budget while your wealth stays flat and your future self inherits your current choices. Or you can flip the sequence. Pay yourself first. Build the oxygen tank. Kill the interest bleeds. Deploy capital into boring, unsexy, relentlessly compounding index funds. And let the backloaded curve do what it does when you give it enough time. The quietly broke phenomenon is optional. You are choosing it right now, one paycheck at a time. Or you're choosing out of it. Both choices look normal from the outside. Only one of them looks different at 60. The choice is entirely yours, and you're making it right now. Not on January 1st, not when you get the next raise, not when things settle down. Right now, your future self is not going to send you a thank you card for the car you drove, the apartment you upgraded to, or the subscriptions you kept because canceling them felt annoying. Your future self will thank you for the boring decisions you made when nobody was watching, the automated transfer nobody celebrated, the index fund that sat quietly in the background and turned your working years into freedom. That's the real budget, not a spreadsheet, a future. Go build it.